welcome back. I was contemplating how to start the day. I wanted to go into comments and maybe comments and current events. And then I realized, yeah, I'm going to get myself all worked up because, hey, coming Tuesday, we'll see, huh? Now, I would highly recommend that people watch from a distance because I think the setup is in place. Well, we'll see who all rises from the ashes of that ordeal. I think it's very interesting. Nuclear assault survive 1988. Excuse me. Ooh, we're off to a good start. I've been listening to this since I was 19. Been a lot of years since I heard it. Should be the lyrics. I'm gonna admit you might need the lyrics. I am a huge fan of this. This is it's a very aggressive thrash, speedy. So if it's not your thing, I totally understand. I'm not. I know I should put a little section so you can skip to like the weird commentary part if the song wasn't your thing, or skip the commentary if the song was your thing. Turns out, I hope you survive. Probably can't read that. Nope. All right, here let's go this way. So, I know. It's I am dreaming. Am I alive? Am I dreaming? Am I alive? The final war. I did survive. One of the chosen. One of the few. A world in ruins because of who? I took a shot at answering that in the Tom McDonald yesterday. So, now you look around, see the world in ruins. Those few who survive. And now I think it ends right there. I think that's actually the first. No begin again. Leaders soon arise. Factions splitting off. Liars soon come again. Life is hell again. Now I'm not reflecting on the poetic nature of the lyric. The poignant nature of the lyric is something completely different. I think it's appropriate. We're going to listen to this one and Brainwashed. Because I'm kind of believing that the programming is in place. And it's getting easier and easier for people to see. To steer clear from, not so much. It's that whole, boy, I don't want it to all fall apart. I better just do what I'm told. My question has been for a long time now, how long do we do what we're told? This is not an endorsement for anything other than the conversation, but you can't comply your way out of a lot of this. So, do we survive? I don't know. Now, I like that a lot. I would assume the lyrics probably aren't for everyone because of the style. This is interesting. Hey, love it or hate it. I don't know what to tell you. There should be a link up here to a very interesting tune. I think it's on the channel. But it's the... Oh, yeah, no. Nuclear Assault I like. And... just like From the Ashes there, Rise from the Ashes, going into Brainwashed, the amount of thought that I was able to have back in the day, listening to this stuff and reading the lyrics and contemplating it. Very cool, very cool. And a lot more thought-provoking than pop at the same time in history, so...
Western Texas, California, a manly way to do it. Radio and insidious form, notions of thoughts making you conform. Programming music is a listening. Come to a chip that Moronic grin. Playing you regurgitated pap. Selling products to the music crowd. Ready hearing music you want to hear. And after the fact of Rollen is here. Why don't you think for yourself?
Now, I really like that line. Why? Why don't we think for ourselves? All right, we got to go back. We need lyrics again. One moment. Oh, yeah, no, this one's way too... Okay, so, radio, an insidious form, helping shape thoughts, making you conform. Programming music, easy listening, helps you to achieve that moronic grin, playing you, regurgitated pap, selling products that are mostly crap. Rarely hearing music you want to hear. It has an effect over all these years. Why don't you think for yourself? Living in this self-made hell, television, the idiot tube, helps to raise our children as fools. Watch the news. They only want to see. Our awareness is limited by network TVs, moronic sitcoms. One-sided news, alter your feeling, give you conformist views. Why can't you get that garbage out of your head? You better off to read a good book instead. I'm so excited to finish the book that I took It turns out I never did the Dragon Tears review because I haven't finished it yet. I saved like 10 pages, and I'm actually going to take that, finish it on the flight down, and start a new book, and then try to finish that book on my way home with my dad. So at least right now I'm reading 2 books a year. Yeah, no, that's not bad. Why don't you think for yourself, living in this self-made hell? Newspapers, what do they say? Not much, I think, when they want school kids to pray. Now, see, here's the deal. Just like the indictment of nuclear energy on the album cover, religious indoctrination was part of their indictments. I'm cool with that. It didn't drive me off. I think all the control systems are faulted. The desire for something greater in your heart and soul, universally sacred. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that line when they want the kids to pray. And it's weird. 88, it was still Western Judeo-Christian framework. And now today it's a whole new, at least 2 different religions have popped up in schools. And I just saw basically a young lady at a city council meeting talking about it, because whatever new age ritual quiet time they were doing, that's as religious as any other, organized religion. It was mandatory incense, quiet time, thought, reflect. That's new age. That's just new age religion. That's it. Especially when you saw how old the kids were. Outside of kindergarten and preschool, the kids don't need naps. Sorry. That power nap shit, that's for people who aren't going to, my personal opinion. And you can take a nap. I'm not saying you can't, but thinking that that's, napping part of your day away, when really, I think we're a long ways away from that. So back to kids praying and, getting some facts from the Daily News. You hate the system, but adhere to its views. Blaming the dead because they can't complain. Shielding officials, holding them above the blame. Wow. And that's the difference. I totally, it's a misdemeanor charge. Tuesday's a big, if people are buying into that, but the other guys' things can just be ignored, boy, is this going to come and bite some people in the ass. I'm just saying. Wow. Wait, what do you think? You don't think the one side's making up all that sniffing and all that, right? When he does it on camera and all the other stuff we know about, and turns out the laptop was true. What, do you think that's just going to disappear? It never was misinformation. It's just been hid from you because, he filmed all that crap. Disgusting. Hey, better wake up and see what's plain to see, or end up a willing part of the machine. Why don't you think for yourself? Living in this self-made hell, why don't you think for yourself? Live fast for yourself. Now, I would debate the whole self-serving side of everything. But this is one of their bigger tunes. So this song was pretty big for them, I think. This one made a little, I know it got on the Z-Rock and the late night metal shows. So I'm going to go back and start it over. I needed to share, and I'll put them down below. I actually think the lyrics to this song are amazing and exactly where I need to be right now. So, stop being brainwashed. At least I'm going to try to be. Brainwashed off Survive, Nuclear Assault, Rise from the Ashes before that. I need to check one more detail. Okay, I wanted to check a couple facts because I thought Dan was in SOD. I didn't actually know he was the original bass player for Anthrax. And then I'm going to have to check out Psychosis with Billy Milano. I have always agreed with actually, I never thought it was, I always thought it was a satire and a big effing joke and loved it. And the fact that now that I realize, I didn't realize he played the singer bass player from Nuclear Assault, I'm pretty sure. SOD, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm right. I got a Led Zeppelin cover on here. That's fantastic. We're going to come back to this album. Have we went long enough? Okay. Because I was definitely going to do one more thing. I was thinking, and I was watching this, and I was really like, this is really, well, I better not. I think those songs did enough. We'll leave that speech for later. Survive, Nuclear Assault. I like this one, and that's getting the juices flowing already. Interesting time in history. That's all I can reflect on.